Now, a while ago on the channel, we found this interesting TikTok video, which says, I found the shortest runway in Microsoft Flight Simulator. And geez, it does look very short indeed. Caption, it's like 150 feet long. Crying face. What is that? You know, I saw this in December and mentioned it in my video. And my response was this right here. Please give me the code to that. It doesn't say it anywhere. But that looks amazing. Look at that. Yes, I desperately wanted to find this absolutely short runway here that you can find in the simulator. And finally, the creator of the initial clip, American Twig, saw that I had reacted to the video and he gave me the code. The code is Whiskey November 55. Everybody, yes, we have the key to the shortest runway you can find in MSFS. You know, for a while, for years, we've searched for it in France, at conventional big airports. But none of these seem to hold up to this, Jesus Christ. Everybody, the code that the creator of this TikTok gave us leads us to this airport here in Washington. Just south of Seattle right here, we find the airport of Randle-Kiona. And what is interesting here on Google Maps is we have this grass runway and it has this small asphalt runway piece, which makes no sense at all. And the no sense at all thing continues when we actually spawn into this airport. Of course, here with a Twin Otter, a plane that can fly on short runways around the world. All right, look at this, everybody. Everybody, this Randle-Kiona airport really seems to have a small asphalt portion that leads up to a relatively okay long grass runway that in real life apparently is in quite good condition. I mean, I couldn't find out much about Randle-Kiona other than the fact that it very much looks like an airport community thing where you have these houses here that, you know, next to having cars in their garage, have also planes in their garage for this airport. But you know, Googling this airport only gives you like these NPC air nav database results where you can't really find much. They have a Facebook page though. This is what happens when you press on it. It's a very professional business page. They used to have a website here. They don't have that anymore. It's just broken. Yeah, not much to be found out here, especially about the reason why we have this little patch of not grass here on this grass runway. I mean, you could argue that the flight simulator is just confused, but it does exist here in real life. It has numbers on it. One simple explanation I could give is that this could maybe serve as like a run-up pad. I mean, I've never flown planes in real life on grass, so I have no idea. Anyway, now it's time to face a challenge that we're here for. Can we try to fly any planes here on this asphalt strip? First of all, no, we can't. I mean, look at this. We've got the Twin Otter, again, a plane that's terrific in terms of performance, and this will definitely not work at all. At least taken off-wise. I mean, here we go. Static takeoff here. Look at this. Brakes released. This plane doesn't need long runways to take off at all. Look at this. 40 knots. That's what I'm talking about. Super stall, but not enough at all for this field. I mean, we are looking at a distance of around 40 meters, 140 feet. This would not even be enough to fly our seaplanes very properly. Well, maybe perhaps, but only really small ones for sure. You wouldn't build a runway for that kind of stuff. But of course, everybody, I'm after all Swiss is our one, so we have the solution for everything. Everybody, of course, there are planes we can operate. Ready, welcome aboard the Wright Flyer. Now, I recently made a very extensive video on this. The Wright Flyer, the first plane basically, was powered by this 4-cylinder engine. But of course, for the takeoff, this catapult system helped. And this will help us take off. So let's give full power here. Release the brakes. Oh yeah, there you go. Released. Yep, there we go. That is exactly what I was talking about. And of course, since the Wright Flyer doesn't have any wheels, I guess stopping shouldn't be an issue. Oh, I've already crashed it. Yeah, there we go. We've stopped the Wright Flyer. Even the Wright Flyer could land. We even overshot that one. Great. Anyway, any normal plane definitely wouldn't work here on this runway, right? Under normal conditions, probably not. But we can ask help from God. Everybody, weather. Great. So everybody, let's go ahead and add some winds here. Proper headwind. Maybe like a headwind of like 50 knots. Make it a bit of a windy day. But of course, the thing is, adding 15 knots of headwind means we not only need to accumulate 50 knots less of airspeed with our engine here. Oh, come on. There we go. Let's come on, take off. All right, full power. Static takeoff. Flaps to full. There we go. Nothing to be worried about. Yes! That was amazing. Okay. I mean, that's probably the stolest plane you could ever find. I mean, the Savage Cup is one of those planes you could just land on water, or it will like walk. I kind of like be Jesus, you know. After all, it isn't called Savage Cup for no reason. But let me tell you, we won't be able to land any airliners here today for sure. All right, come on. We can get this thing down to like 33 knots of airspeed, which is ridiculous. Super forgiving plane, no worries at all. We just need to stop. I mean, we've got a humane amount of winds here, like 15 knots. Here we go. Yes! We only needed like a third of this runway. I mean, we touched down on grass, technically. But here we go. I mean, again, 11 knots of wind. That's not too much. The Cub, great. So already we've, I think, sold this case. What plane can land or take off here? Of course, it's the Cub. Here we go, no problem at all. I've been able to do this challenge with the help of God. Great! Check this out. Ridiculous. I mean, to be fair, with this wind manipulation tactic, any plane could technically fly here. No problem at all. Welcome over to the 737. Actually, this plane kind of does fit on the runway. Like, check this out. So that's looking very good. Maybe add some winds here. Maybe a bit less of an humane wind speed. How about like 120 knots? I mean, yeah, sometimes you just have to die in order to fly. I don't know what I'm saying. All these houses would be blown away. But one thing that we could have is a takeoff on the 737. Let's put the flaps out, get to full power. Okay. All right. Release. Release the beast. And that's not worked well. Or maybe this plane is a bit too big. That's worked. Yeah, we need more wind then. Jesus Christ. I have this broken. Good. Perhaps a bit of a bigger plane would be better. We'll come aboard this 747. The runway is a bit too narrow for all the wheels to fit, and this is a bit ridiculous. I don't know what I'm doing. But come on, let's maybe go ahead and ask the flight simulator to give us some wind. A lot of wind. We can add to up like 200 knots, right? Okay, 150 knots. That will be enough. Sure, we've already got enough airspeed to take off. Let's put the flaps to 100%. Got the engines to full power, and this way we can take off just by pulling up. Yep. Yes, everybody, that is so realistic, so great. Everybody, the 747, even now, is taking off. Good, 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 good. So that is the mystery of, what's this airport? Randle-Kiona Airport. You know, there's one of those places that just need either Jesus or V-22 Osprey. We've come to that conclusion. So thank you so much for watching today's video. I'll see you guys tomorrow. As always, good night.
Well, thank you so much to all the people who give me lots of monies, like Mariana, Ragings, Junk in the Trunk, Mike, John O'Brien, Derek, Matt, Sleepy Boy, Kelly Chaos, Ryland Williams, New York, Shadow, Ignuana, and Moritz Bohausen.